A very, very good morning to you, my dear young people, my dear brothers and sisters in faith. Welcome to the CYP today for this beautiful Sunday. And know God is blessing you this morning to experience His love. And in the CYP, we don't do preaching, we do character formation. We help you to understand that it's possible to get through what you go through with Jesus. No, it's possible. It's possible to rebuild your life. And today I'm discussing a topic that someone really said, Father, you need to talk about this. We are going through it secretly. How do we deal with a breakup in a very healthy way? Because many of us are literally sinking, worrying about why it didn't work, why that friendship never worked, a breakup in whatever circles. So I would like to enlighten you today to bring everything, to you so that we can help each other experience God's love in this group. May Jesus be with you as we begin.
I can't deal with the reality. There's nothing left that I can do, 'cause my heart's just missing you. Just missing you. I want you to be here with me.
So you're with me, your brother, Father Chisomo. I'd like to share with you a few things, and I want us to be open today. When we do the sharing, let's be open. I want to hear stories. I want to feel stories of you. You're more than 3,000 by now. I want to hear stories from you. You know, how did you go through what you went through? How did you live your life happily after you broke up with him? It's very, very important. You broke up with her. So many of you young people, you are going through a lot. And one of it is a break in friendships, a break in love relationships, a break in intimacy with someone that you love. And I would like to encourage you that you are not finished for a lifetime. You are not finished for life, because Jesus has got you. Not just Jesus, Father Chisomo has got you. So am I talking to a girl? Am I talking to a boy, to a man, to a lady right now listening to me who is going through a breakup in a relationship? You have something for you. I have something for you, and I hope it's going to help you. Number one, write or talk it out. Many people have seen this and experienced it with your parents in the group CMC and CWC. When we talk about dealing with regrets and all that, I can tell you, I've seen many young people suppress unpleasant feelings in themselves. It's a natural impulse. We want to avoid our emotions. We ultimately want to prevent it from moving past us. But the truth is, the depression you feel, the anger you feel, the sadness you feel, the loneliness that you feel, the feelings of rejection that you felt or someone felt were there, yes, that were involved after the breakup. But learning to talk things out can be very, very, very helpful. I feel so happy getting messages from most of you, basically sharing your life stories. Father, I have this struggle. I want people to help me. When you come out, I can tell you, depression has no power over you. How many of you have been telling me, Father, I'm on depressants, I'm taking medicines to reduce my depression, or I'm seeing a counselor? You are just 20, you're just 18, you're just 21. Counseling and all this depression, these are problems of, they are problems that in the past were associated with people who are older than you are now. Young people are supposed to be lively. So first of all, talk it out. If it's not Father Chisomo, there are admins, talk to them. There's Boniface, there's Arnold, there's Brian. There are these young men who you can talk to. For example, if you're in a safe place where you'll not be used. Talk it out. We have Madam Lucy, she's a counselor. Her number is in the group. Talk it out. Not just that. Talk to your mom. Imagine as a young man, a girl has left you. You feel broken. You feel whatever. You go to your dad. You'll be surprised that dad will tell you, this mom of yours, she's not my first wife. She's not my first woman. I loved others and they broke me. I discuss sometimes very deep things with my father. I go home, I'm like, hey, Dad, this priesthood is hard. I see nice girls in Kenya, I see nice girls in Malawi here around. It's hard. That tells me, no, yeah, it's true. You're a man. You're a man. You need to feel that. But you made a choice for God, and that choice is to be close to Him. It's not easy. It's not easy. And this is what Dad has told me. He told me becoming a priest does not mean your hormones are aware that you're a priest. You know, they don't even care. They don't even care. Your life goes on as normal. Your life goes on normal as a human being. So, but you see, when I share it with him, I know I have a friend in my father. I can talk to her. There are certain struggles I share with Mom. Have someone in your life. And if you don't have that someone, I'll be there. I may not text you every day. You may not text me every day because I'm a very, very busy person. But I tell you, when you reach out, Father, I need help in this. Please guide me in this. I'm telling you, I'll take you to Jesus. So learn to share. The breakup that is hurting you right now, why don't you say to tell someone, I feel like crying, I feel like crying. Why could you leave me? I know breakups are painful. You build a relationship for so long, you give it your all, you sleep with a person, sadly, as it is happening in many relationships, and suddenly after all they have taken everything, they tell you it's over. It can be really, 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 really painful. But when you learn to share it, you're already beginning a step to healing. So you get a support. And secondly, I've seen it mostly with young ladies, and even the men. Let me be honest with you. When you have broken up with someone, does not mean now you can look shabby. Take care of your body. Very, very important. I have this thing. Every time someone leaves me, I change my exercise habit. I'm telling you, I do exercises every single day. Not just to discipline my whatever, but I need to look good. Yes, I'm a priest, yes. But a priest needs to look good. I don't want to go in front of people and then people stop looking at me when I'm preaching. No, I want people to look at me to say, that's God's creation, for God's sake. And listen to what I'm preaching. Going on a breakup diet, what I'm saying may sound like a good idea. We often think of looking our best as a way to revenge to an ex. But it can easily become a way to punish yourself. Okay, I'll dress well. I'll do gym to show him I can because he left me because he told me I'm fat. I mean, you're not doing it for him. You're doing it for you. Reinforce your feelings, feelings of kindness, feelings of self-love. So instead of punishing yourself, in other words, take just, overeating, eating junk, whatever it is, a balanced diet with plenty of fruits, greens, and it can help you to reduce your stress. Exercise. When was the last time, for example, you did ab workouts? So let me just ask you that question. Boys, you have a chest that looks like grasshoppers. Sincerely. When was the last time you did some push-ups at home? Yes, you are 15, you are 20, you are 21, you are 30. When was the last time really you went to the shop, to the supermarket and bought gym kit like, I'm going to exercise, and you look fit and good? Some of us, it's the problem. We'll take your wives if you don't. Guys, be serious. Be serious. So learn take care of your body, because when the body is at peace, when the body is strong, when the body is, and this is just taking care of your body, to get active. Get active, but don't over exercise. Getting active will make you really forget all these funny things that go on in your mind, that will go on in your body. Because after a breakup, we want to sit down, we want to cuddle, we want to huddle, we want to cry, we want to talk to our friends and feel bad about ourselves. So getting out and moving is a very, very essential, because it's almost the opposite of what we feel like doing, which is shutting down and feeling sorry for ourselves. Stop the self-pity. Please stop the self-pity. I know what you feel. I know what you went through. Stop the self-pity. All you need to do is stop killing yourself. Remember Peter and Judas, Peter messed up a big time. I think even much more than Judas. But Peter had no self-pity. He went on to Jesus and he apologized. He confessed Jesus as Lord. Judas failed that. He had so much self-pity. He felt bad about himself. Stopped looking at God and started looking at his own mistakes. What is wrong with me? And remember this. Peter went about his activities, and he was able to let go of the pain that was on him. And Jesus actually forgave him. So remind yourself, this is my fourth point. Remind yourself all the great things that you have in your life. It's easy, very, very easy, to see the loss as everything. I can tell you, young man, losing that girl is not everything. You have not lost everything. My dear sister listening to me, losing that man, no matter how much you loved him, you have not lost everything. There are good things that are awaiting you in your life, and God is seeing you. I believe personally, any failed relationship I've had with friends or whoever that is, any failed relationship that I've had, it just opens me to is just opening ways and means for something that is greater. And we need to trust Jesus in this. The world has a lot of opportunities. Painful breakups can cloud your thinking so that it's almost impossible to look beyond the immediate feelings of pain and loss. Always remind yourself, I did not lose them. They lost me. They lost me. And I'm telling you, I'm confident in this. Every person that left me for one reason or another, I never leave people. I never send away people unless it is beyond repair. I just walk out. But every person that left in one way or another has come back. They come back to greet me because they realize I was a kind person. Be yourself. Be yourself. Yes, he used you. He slept with you. He took everything from you. Remind yourself that despite all this, you can renew and rejuvenate yourself. And that starts with Jesus. Confess your sin, young men. Confess your sin, young women. And you can start to live a happy life again. So, keeping gratitude. No, write down. What are you so grateful about? Okay, I have lost him. This morning, no one has greeted me. Oh, no. This is bad. But hey, I have life. I'm breathing. I'm not dead. I have people that love me. I have this beautiful body. Someone will look for me and I'll be there to love them. That is going to build your self-confidence and you can let go of anyone. And do things you love. Do things you love. My fifth point, do things you love. After a breakup, it's very, very easy to be lost in whatever. While you seek support, also start enjoying yourself again. Enjoy your own company. The time you wasted being on phone, use that time to read, for example. Treat yourself to something that make you feel good, whether it's a cup of coffee with a friend, you can go for a massage, something that will make you feel good. You can even join a Bible study group. I mean, get that support. I can tell you, human beings forget fast. Remember, I think for those who followed my Instagram page, you can read because I do most of these quotes on breakup and all because of the life I've been through, I think. Yeah. You can follow that Instagram page at Chisomo Inspiration. I'll try to send, maybe when I'm sending the questions. Very, very important. Self-care. Self-care is very essential to the healing process, and doing things that make you smile can help you heal. Watch a movie. For example, go for a match. The Euro Cup is going on. I mean, watch games. If you love tennis, Wimbledon is starting very soon. I mean, just have something that makes you happy. You realize a day is daylight, is just 12 hours. The rest of the hours you are there sleeping. So do what you love. That will build you. So as we go ahead, I would like to remind you this. For me, this is very, very important. This is very, very important. Perform acts of kindness towards others, especially those who have gone through the same thing. Yeah, you realize that you think you're going through something, but there are other people who are going through the same thing, and it's very, very important that slowly and at once begin to realize that this is very, very important. Give your love to those people. Support others. Because in supporting others, you're supporting yourself. Remember this, my dear brothers and sisters. Any breakup is, in reality, yes, a separation from that person. But you have it all in your head. The type of thoughts you have, you can control them. If I'm obsessed about the thought of why, always you can replace that with how can I go about this? Because you need to be men enough, you need to be women enough to mature, to be strong, and to experience the love of Jesus. So finally, I would like to ask you a few questions that are going to help you in the sharing for today. What have you learned from these few tips that I've given you in living, in going through a breakup with kindness, in going through a breakup with joy, going through a breakup with peace? What have you learned from these healthy ways to cope up with a breakup? And secondly, not just what you have learned. What, for example, in your life, suppose you went through some sort of, could you share your story in the group? Like, I loved this guy, I loved this girl, and I went through this. It was painful, and I healed because I did 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are helping me to add more keys and ways in which someone can deal with a breakup. And remember, the groups are open. Sharing is caring. Don't share because you want to impress me. Share because you want to involve, to inspire someone, because you never know. Your story, your sharing could inspire someone. So if you're someone who is going through some sort of pain after a breakup and you're trying and it's not working, you can share your story with me. If you want it to be private, I will share probably on Wednesday with people to help you. And on Wednesday, remember, we're going to meet to help our brother and our sister. There are a few stories that I want us to discuss. May God bless you. The groups are open. Please keep them alive, share, comment, and that's what is going to help us as young people to live pure lives, but also to experience the love that Jesus has. May God bless you in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit.
And even if it is just for a while, then God, please give us